Hello everyone, my name is 88 Keys J, and this is the first look at the balance patch that's coming to Marvel Rivals Season 4 on September 12th. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start with the strategist role, which are the supports of the game. First, we have Invisible Woman Sue Storm. Sue's ultimate just got buffed. She's getting an increased slow effect to enemies who pass through her Guardian Shield from 30% to 35%. So anyone who dares to step up and push past whoever you give shield to is going to get slowed down even more, making it easier to deal damage to them. Increase invisible boundary heal per second from 160 to 180. So anyone in Sue's ultimate is going to be a little less likely to get blown up while in her ult. On top of that, her ultimate comes with a new effect, slows enemy within range by 20%. This is going to make it so that anyone who walks into Sue's ultimate blindly is more likely to get punished. Jeff the Land Shark. Jeff's ultimate now leaves a healing pool after use. It's Jeff now leaves an 8-meter radius healing pool at the point of activation that heals allies within range by 100 per second. The healing pool lasts for 8 seconds. This is going to give Jeff a way to help his teammates continue to fight after he ults and grabs enemies, since Jeff will go away from the fight and throw them off the map usually. Loki. Less damage, healing, and thank God no more double Luna ults. Loki's getting a reduction in his illusions damage and healing ratio from 100% to 80% total. This is going to help bring down Loki's overall power level to make him more in line with every other support. Now the big one. Reduced God of Mischief shapeshift period from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. So if Loki is using an active duration ability like Luna's ultimate, it's going to reduce its shapeshift residual period after the ability ends from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. So if you use Loki to copy Luna, and after your Luna ult is done, instead of typically having 5 seconds of being Luna, you're going to have 3 seconds. So you're going to be Luna for a little bit less period of time, and you're going to go back to Loki afterwards. Finally, the big one, Luna Snow. She's finally getting a nerf. Luna's ultimate, Fate of Both Worlds, is now reduced from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. It was only a matter of time, and now is the time. Mantis. Mantis is getting a little more slippery. Movement boost from Nature's Favor now decays to 0 over 2 seconds after being hit instead of instantly disappearing. Ultron. More ultimate damage. Ultron's ultimate ability has a new effect, dealing 125% damage to bonus health. Alright, let's talk about the vanguards of the game. Starting with Captain America. Same cap, slightly less damage. We're removing the team up anchor bonus of 5% damage boost. So it's not getting removed, he's still going to be with Bucky, but it's just going to be a little bit less damage for him overall. Doctor Strange, Leave Me Darkness. Doctor Strange is getting his E ability, Maelstrom of Madness, cooldown reduced from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. So Strange is going to be more aggressive with his AoE ability, so he's going to have it up sooner and it's going to be more frequent. So there's more of a chance for Strange to be aggressive and just blow up anyone he's trying to fight. Reduce base health from 600 to 575, so not really a big deal since Strange still has his shield, and with this patch it looks like they're just trying to make him so he's more aggressive like he was previously. Emma Frost, a little less unbreakable. Increased Diamond Form cooldown from 15 seconds to 18 seconds. Emma's going to have Diamond Form up less often now, so it's really going to be a waiting game of which Emma's going to pop their ability first. Reduced telepathic pulse energy gained when hitting shields from 10 per second to 5 per second. Emma's still going to be able to keep her charge up when she's fighting against shields, but it'll build up slower on shields now. Peni Parker. Penny's ultimate just got a slightly more threatening. Spider Drone new effect. Now slows hit enemies by 8% for 2 seconds. Each hit stacks the effect and resets the slow period, stacking up to 40%. Penny's ultimate is now going to help you lock down a point by making enemies easier to kill. When they push up and the web is still up, they're going to get more slowed and it'll be easier for your teammates to kill them. Reduce Spider Drone release interval during ultimate ability from 0.7 seconds to 0.5 seconds. So you're going to have more of the spider drones coming out when you're using your ultimate as long as your spider drone is up. So alongside the new effect, more spider drones are coming out overall during the ultimate. So big win for Penny. Thor. more speed, new stun, greater bring the thunder. Thor is getting an increased movement speed during his ultimate ability from 600 to 700. Thor is now going to be able to chase down anyone more effectively now with his speed boost when he's ulting. And on top of that, after his ultimate lands, he's going to be able to stun surrounding enemies for 1 second. This is definitely going to help Thor and his friends kill any stragglers who didn't die from his ultimate. The Duelist. Black Panther. Dive's not dead. Black Panther is easily going to be an S tier pick next season because of his new team up with the Hulk. He's going to have a gamma bubble when he reaches 100 HP. So not only will he have extra survivability, but he'll be able to escape even when he needs to, and even when he shouldn't. Reduced bonus health gained from striking vibranium marked enemies with Spirit Rend from 30 to 25. So while yes, he is getting less bonus health, this won't matter with his new team up. He's going to get a bubble at low health, increasing his survivability. Reduced health from 300 to 275. I think this is a necessary adjustment. I think they should have just made his health go from 300 to 250 since he's going to be getting that gamma bubble. So unless you ban Hulk every game, he's going to be super survivable. He's going to have a great deal of survivability. Blade. Spin to win. Increased ancestral sword damage per single slash from 22 to 24. I don't think this is enough to help Blade get better, especially with Angela coming out and Daredevil coming out a month after that, but who knows, maybe he'll be a little bit more playable now. Magik. Magik has a lot going on for her in this patch, so new team up, new me basically. Overall, Magik is just a new hero. She's getting a lot of adjustments, including a new team up with Doctor Strange that's going to help her secure kills when she dives somebody. First, we're removing the team up anchor bonus of 15% damage boost. Second, reduced charge time for slash maximum damage from 1.8 seconds to 1.2 seconds. So when you right click, you'll have to hold it a little bit less longer so you can get the maximum damage. So that's pretty good for her. On top of that, she gets a new effect. That projectile now pierces enemies and reduces stepping disc cooldown by 1 second per enemy hit. So when she right clicks and goes through a couple enemies, she's going to get her shift ability up cooler, and it's going to reduce even faster per enemy hit. So Magik can get a little aggressive, come back, right click, hopefully piercing through multiple enemies, and then she has her shift ability up way faster. It's going to help her out, especially when she dives badly. Increased soul sword damage from 65 to 75. Increased demon's rage damage per hit from 18 to 20. Increased melee damage from 30 to 40, and during her ultimate Darkchild, increased whirlwind damage from 35 to 45, and umbral incursion damage from 135 to 140. Moon Knight. More moons, more problems. Moonblade now holds 2 charges, each taking 60 seconds to recharge. So Moon Knight's going to be able to do a little bit more damage more often since his Moonblade travels around to nearby enemies. Psylocke. Psylocke's burst damage is getting tuned down a little bit. It's decreasing the retrieval damage of her right-click shurikens per hit from 12 to 8 damage. Scarlet Witch. Wanda's main goal now is to blow up. Wanda can now be healed by teammates during Mystic Projection. Increased reality erasure damage from 800 to 10,000. So this is huge because instead of doing some damage during her ultimate, she's now going to basically blow up everybody who's nearby unless you kill her or stun her. On top of that, she gets a new effect. Now pulls in nearby enemies within 15 meter radius during cast charge. Maximum pull speed up to 2.4 meters per second. Squirrel Girl. Doreen is still the queen of denial. Not much is changing. She's getting a little bit damage reduction from her burst damage from 110 to 100, and increased the hit damage of Squirrel Blockade, which is her ultimate, from 35 to 50. So her ultimate's going to be a little bit better. It's already really good. And increased Mammal Bond cooldown from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. This is her E ability that lets her reset or redo either a stun or a jump again. Bucky the Winter Soldier. Still the dive killer. Trooper's Fist new effect. Second Strike now applies a 1 second debuff to enemies hit, preventing them from using mobility abilities. This is especially going to be good if dive is going to be prominent because of Thor, Angela, Black Panther getting that new team up. It's going to make him S tier. So Bucky is Still going to be one of those must-go picks to help with that. Alright, and that's the balance patch for Marvel Rivals Season 4 coming this Friday, September 12th. A lot of things are changing. I'm really excited for it, and I'm really excited to play this event and this season. If you liked the video and want to watch me talk more about Marvel Rivals, hit the subscribe, and thank you for watching.